Tauruses, welcome back to another round of weekly readings. Change of environment today, just bear with me. It's a long story. I'll save you all the details, but I am in a different room. The visuals may not be so great. Got the trusty little guinea pig Miss Nibbles with me today as well. You can kind of see part of her cage there. Some really bad news. I broke my mic, the Blue Yeti mic, which is a real disappointment. So I'm having to use my iPhone, which I have no idea how the volume is going to come across on that thing. So I've just been asking the signs to, if a few people could just leave comments if it is coming across quite poorly, and that gives me an indication of how quickly I need to step things up and invest in another mic. Oh, dare I say. Anyways, yeah, so sorry if it's a bit off, but I'm having few days here, and I cannot read during those times. It'll just be way too noisy. So I've made the decision to push through today with maybe some poor quality as far as audio visual goes. But man, if I can get those messages out, that's the gold. That's the gold for me. So Taurus, let's see. Oh boy, or what has been happening. So we've got the Tower, the Nine of Cups. Wow, I'm just hearing that, and sometimes when the world falls apart, or when your world falls apart and at the seams, it's so something better can come along, okay? Which is really hard to hear when you're really going through it. I don't think anybody really wants to hear that sort of stuff when they're struggling, but in this case, it seems to be true. I can't think of better, well, I can think of better cards, but honestly, for the minor arcana, this is a beautiful combination, and it deals with love. So something's happened, something's been shaken, a foundation's been shaken of sorts, a surprise, something that was a shock. It's something that you're definitely going to feel. It stirs things up. But this leads to a wish fulfillment in love, okay? It's kind of that sense of contentment, of like, you've made it as far as the love factor goes. Tell us more about this tower here. I'm curious about that. What's this tower all about? The devil energy here. A little more information. What of this devil here? There's some context around this devil. The Four of Pentacles. This reminds me of someone's reading that I did earlier in the week. And then Page of Wands here. Should we pull out these three? Yes. Justice on the bottom. That speaks of the legal system. I'm getting this feeling. Gosh, let me just look at my titles here if I can remember who that was. You might want to check their reading as well, because it's along the same vein. But essentially, there's something here about hoarding money or taking money so that someone could start a new beginning. It's like this was a secret. A secret was kept about this. Like, this person wasn't being honest about it. And I think you found out. I don't know if you were watching this person, if you were going through financial records or something, but you discovered that they were taking money. Okay, they were juggling. It's so whether I'm getting a few scenarios here. I'm getting gambling. They could have been gambling the money. I'm getting that they could have been pocketing money without you knowing it. So setting money aside out of like maybe a joint account or something like that, so that they could start a new beginning somewhere else. And I'm getting vibes, potentially love vibes, towards somebody else, or just a new venture on their own anyways. And it was actively being pursued with that Wands energy there. pulling money between accounts, right? But regardless, there's deception around money here. And I think you found out about this and it all came crashing down. And it may have ended in a divorce. This could have had to do with a divorce, like, financial disclosures and stuff like that. They may not have been honest about it. And so this can lead to victory. Either way, whatever process has occurred here, it has led to victory and a happy home life for you. So whether this person, you punted this person and they left and, life is better without them, and it kind of clears that energy so new and better things can come in. The truth was victorious, and it could have been in a court situation here where the truth was revealed. And this has led to a happy ending for you. Okay, let's get some clarifying cards out here. Sorry if I'm saying a lot. I just caught myself doing that a few times. Energy, please. See what comes out. It'd be cool if we got the same cards to clarify. Let's talk more about this devil energy here. Yeah, they were hiding something. This is about a choice. So again, yeah, 9 of Swords on the bottom. This left a lot of seems there's communication about this strength, possibly with a Leo, involving a Leo. Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. So this person made a choice with respect to money, and it wasn't. How do I say? It was in their own best interests, right? It could have had something to do with even, unfaithfulness, like giving money to another person. A time as well. Pentacles can also be time, right? Yeah, interesting. Could be involving a Gemini. There's some Gemini energy here. Tell us more about this Lovers card here. Whoop. 6 of Wands in reverse. Excuse about something like they could never win with you. Like, it's like, well, I can't win anyways, so I might as well just. There's this self-defeatist attitude that I'm picking up on with this King of Wands energy. So they may have gone towards them. So you're dealing with a King of Wands energy here. So fire energy there, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So you were either partnered up with this person, like married, common law, something where the two of you had invested. And I feel like that's the line they were feeding you. Well, I couldn't win either way. So yeah, we've got the 9 of Cups coming out and the Hanged Man. 5 of Wands on the bottom. That's arguments. It's 9 of Cups and Hanged Man. I feel like you've been patient in this situation. You've been very patient and you've taken your time about this, and it's giving you the advantage in some way, shape, or form. Here. Patient. Fighting, but at what cost? I don't know if there's been a legal battle between the two of you where it's kind of like been an all-out war, and one of you has kind of one of you has certainly won. You. You knew what you needed to do. You knew what you wanted in this situation. You were very strategic about it, because I'm getting this really analytical energy. I'm removing emotion from a decision or a situation, removing emotion from it, so that you could get fairness and justice involved in this situation here. That was anything but. There was some sneakiness going on here, deception at the bottom of the deck here, right? And this is what led to this legal involvement, or at least a judgment being placed. Like, could be a mediator, could be a judge, could be lawyers involved, right? Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, so what does the future hold? What does the future look like for our beautiful Taurus, please? The Lovers. Wow, okay. Tell us more about this. Context, please, because Lovers can represent choices, not just a connection with somebody. Oh, with the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups here, I wouldn't be surprised if it is a love connection. Lovers, of course, Gemini energy. Tell us more about the potential future, the Lovers here. Knight of Wands and the Chariot in reverse, with the Moon on the bottom. Some of you might want to get involved with the Knight of Wands energy, so more fire energy here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Right now, you're not prepared for this right now. And I'm being shown in my mind the Hangman again. It's this waiting back, holding back energy. So it seems like there's a bit of a pause still, and maybe for this legal stuff to wrap up here. But I feel like you've got your eye on the prize here, and it's this Knight of Wands energy here, okay? It's funny because the Chariot card in this deck to me always speaks, like when it's upright, it always speaks to me about being prepared. The stage is set, it's ready to go, but there's no movement in this Chariot, okay? So upside down, it says to me that indeed, no movement, but there needs to be a little more preparation is what I'm trying to say. I'm starting to repeat myself, so I'll leave it there, but yeah. So, I mean, good things coming. It looks like you've been strong about this. And like I said, with that Hangman energy, you've been more than patient about it, and you really used your logic. You take an emotion out of it and used your logic here with this King of Cups energy that I'm feeling. And keep in mind, guys, I've noticed the past few weeks I've been reading much more intuitively versus book by book meanings about the cards. It's just, I don't know if I'm just tapping into something a little bit deeper or what have you, but in any event, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there for today. If you've enjoyed the reading, please be sure to hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. It helps the channel grow and to get messages out to the larger collective. I thank you very much for your consideration and your support in that way. And we'll talk to you next week. Bye for now, Taurus.